it brings a shlemut between the mechutanim. Nobody arguing over the first Sunday, second Sunday.
I'm going to say a few words now about the names we chose, and then we're going to move over for a breakfast. Nama and I will be married this August in Mitzvah Hashem for 5 years. I remember when we first started talking about children, there was always this back and forth. When do we want them? When do we start trying? How many do we want? And I think, and of course we didn't agree on any of them. We're pretty close on all elements. I think what we didn't realize at the time, you don't get to decide. You could plan all you want, but there's a certain vanity in I think it's part of human nature. The rabbis warn us all the time of where we think we have control and everything we have is from ourselves, when we need to give gratitude to Hashem. I think what we've learned in the past few years is just that. You can't plan anything. You need to hope and pray and just be grateful for what Hashem gives, when He gives it. We learned that everything comes from Hashem. We learned that you need patience, and sometimes the journey is just as important as the result. That's what Judaism is all about. It's about the journey. It's not about the end result. And for us, this journey was an amazing journey where we learned so much about ourselves and about our relationship and our marriage. And what an amazing result. We're so grateful. It's hard for us to have had twins so far away from Yerushalayim, from home. But we're grateful that we have a supportive community, friends, colleagues, neighbors, the Washington Square Minyan that we belong to here, people who have just been so amazingly supportive. We'd like to thank everybody for showing up and for helping and supporting us. We'd like to thank our beautiful and wonderful family from coming from far and from close, not so much close, but mostly from far, but also from close, and for everybody for all their help. Now, quickly to the names. I know it's late, people have to get to work, but I want to say a few words about the 4 names that we chose. The first, which was very difficult, and again a process and a journey. The first name is Yuval. Yuval in Hebrew means a river, a tributary, a creek. When we think, first of all, water, anything that has to do with water is very symbolic in Judaism. It resembles Torah, and we hope that Yuval has a love for Torah, for Hashem. Water, a creek, a tributary, is not, again, it's not about the result, it's about the process. It's about overcoming challenges. A tributary always finds its way and grows stronger and stronger as it goes along. Mordechai, the second name was baby number 1, which thankfully we don't have to call baby number 1 anymore. Yuval Mordechai. Mordechai is named after my great uncle, my father's uncle, Louis, who was Mordechai Aryeh. Obviously we could name him Aryeh because that's my name, but Mordechai. Uncle Louis had a special relationship to our family. I never got to meet my father's father, who's the oldest brother, and Louis was the youngest, and they had a special relationship where my grandfather was almost like a father to Uncle Louis, and Uncle Louis made Aliyah because of his love to Israel with my parents, and his branch of the family became very close to mine. He was an incredible role model for me, and I think what we hope that Yuval Mordechai has is his love of people and his dedication to education, Jewish education, and Yiddishkeit. And the man was responsible for touching so many thousands of lives. It's big shoes, but we hope that Yuval Mordechai could fill them. The second baby, who again we don't have to call baby number 2 anymore, is Roni Yaakov. Roni means in Hebrew, my ron sheli, my song. And in Hebrew, often you interchange music and songs with also happiness and joy, and they're interchangeable. So we're very, we feel a lot of gratitude to Hashem, and the way we in our family like to express gratitude, as also the way we deal with grief and sad things, but with joy is through singing. And we hope that we have already found a few elements of musicality in him, and we hope that he continues to the tradition of families of cantors and rabbis. And yeah, now I'm not giving you a look. Maybe not cantors and rabbis, but it's also music. It's enough for him to practice his piano once a day. And Yaakov, his second name, Roni Yaakov, was named after Nama Zaida, her great-grandfather, Yaakov Shlomo, or Jack Wolf, who passed away recently, the same year as Uncle Louis. And what we learned from Zaida was that family comes first. He was a hardworking man, but his sole purpose in life was family. All he cared about, his value system was so straight, and his love of family and his placing importance on spending time with family get-togethers, doing everything he could to keep the family together and the extended family is something that really taught us a lot, and we feel fortunate. I feel fortunate to have known him for a few years, and Nama her whole life. So we hope that Roni Yaakov can take those traits from Zaida and become a family person. Thank you very much. Please enjoy breakfast. We love you. Thank you so much.
Mazel tov, mazel tov, zimen tov, zimen tov, mazel tov, zimen tov, mazel tov, zimen tov, yeah.